Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 656 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind today. Let me see. About 3 days ago, I was hanging out with my sister-in-law and my nieces and my daughter. We went to a restaurant here in Austin called Waterloo Ice House. And having a great time, having great lunch. And I noticed the server that we had. His name was Matt. And I was just watching Matt. And being that I am in the service industry myself, I just unconsciously look at our server. One of the things that I like to do is actually acknowledge them, look them in the eye, ask them their name, things of the sort. I noticed that Matt was distracted, and he wasn't being necessarily a bad server. He just was in his own head. And I remember thinking consciously in my head, I was like, man, wow, like I didn't feel like he was attending to us the way that we needed to be attended to. But, that was an ego thought. So I was like, okay, let me just, whatever. He's going through whatever he's going to. Be empathetic, things of the sort. So at the end, right before we were leaving and we were getting the check, I asked him, I was like, hey Matt, how you doing, brother? No, I said, hey, what's your name? And he told me his name was Matt and things of the sort. And I was like, Matt, there's just something about you. Like there's something about you. There's something that's shining, something of the sort. And he then tells me the story of the fact that I asked him where he was from, and he told me he was from McAllen, Texas, and that he had just moved to Austin about 3 years ago on a whim with a friend of his, and that very same day he had just moved out and was moving into his new apartment. He was actually waiting for the keys to his new apartment, and he said that he was nervous about it because it was a big step for him. And then all of a sudden, it just became clear why he was distracted, why he was in his self. And he let me know that because he was facing something that partly fear, part of anxiety, and figuring out the next step. And what I told him was, I know you feel anxious in the moment, but once you go through the problem, once you go through the other side of the fear, there's going to be this magic, and there's going to be all these things that will open up for you. And then we told him, congratulations. I tell that story because that's a lot of what a lot of us go through. And sometimes we get all caught up in what someone else is doing to us and not understanding that they're dealing with and struggling with whatever they are struggling with. And so we should at least give them the benefit of the doubt to let them figure that thing out, and always lead with love and empathy, and it makes a difference in the world. Anyway, that's just my thoughts today. Be blessed today and every day. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.